Okay, so I just came across this minimal automatic differentiation engine written in Rust, and it totally blew my mind.
No way. Automatic differentiation? That's like the secret sauce behind deep learning, right?
Exactly. It's fascinating how this engine can train a simple multilayer perceptron to learn the XOR function. It's like magic.
That's wild. The XOR function is such a classic example in neural networks. Wait, how does it actually work?
So it defines operations systematically and tracks gradients. Think of it as a way for AIs to learn like we do.
Right, and tracking gradients is crucial for optimization. It's like finding the best path on a hiking trail.
Exactly. The engine creates a computation graph, which is like a map of how inputs transform into outputs.
Oh, so you're saying it keeps track of everything? Like if you change one input, it knows how to adjust the output?
Yes, that's the beauty of it. When you change a variable, it recalculates the impact on the output seamlessly.
Wow, so it's like having a personal trainer for mathematical functions. It guides the learning process.
That's a perfect analogy. The engine dynamically computes gradients, which helps fine-tune the learning.
And it results in better performance over time. But how does it write a rendered computation graph?
Oh, it produces a graph.html file that visualizes this graph. It's a clear representation of the function.
That's such a neat way to visualize what's happening. I love how it combines coding with understanding.
Right? It makes abstract concepts more tangible, and the best part, it's all in Rust.
Rust is known for safety and speed, so does it resolve dependencies better?
Exactly. It handles concurrency like a champ. No unexpected behaviors during training.
That's such a game changer, especially in AI where speed matters. So how do you train this XOR function?
You start by creating a couple of scalars, like variables in the code. Then it builds out from there.
And each scalar can track its gradient, like being conscious of every little change.
Exactly. For instance, when you multiply them, the engine knows how to propagate those changes.
And when you use functions like ReLU launched into action, right?
Totally. ReLU is like setting boundaries, only keeping positive values. Super important for neural networks.
So with all these functions, it's almost like a conversation between the inputs and outputs.
Yes, it's about conversing within the computation graph. And this relationship builds the learning.
This is making me rethink how I view learning in general. Everything is interconnected.
Right? It's like an ecosystem where everything has a role. So if we put this all together,
it shows how foundational concepts in AI can be dynamic and visual, even at their most minimal. Fascinating.
But wait until you hear what happens next. If you scale this to deeper networks...
Oh man, that's where it gets exponentially more complex, right? I can only imagine the implications.
Exactly. Each layer interacts, amplifying the learning, and the graph becomes incredibly intricate.
This really puts into perspective the power of neural networks. Learning isn't just linear, it's multidimensional.
And that's what makes modern AI so powerful. It's more than just algorithms. It's about depth and adaptability.
Amazing. I never thought of automatic differentiation as a direct conversation.
It really is. Makes you wonder how many other processes are conversations we just hadn't noticed.
Exactly. So these insights could really change the way we approach learning in general.
Absolutely. It's about how we connect those ideas within our own learning processes. Deep stuff.
Totally. So if we consider all this, what does it mean for the future of AI?
I think it points to a more collaborative approach where algorithms learn from each other, almost like social learning.
Oh, wow, that's a huge idea. It makes you think about intelligence as a communal experience.
Right? And it's just the beginning. What else could we unlock through these computational conversations?
Such a thought-provoking journey. I can't wait to explore more about these concepts.
Same. It feels like we've only scratched the surface. There's so much more to discover out there.
Definitely. And it makes me curious about how we'll integrate these ideas into everyday learning.